Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. My name is Tim, the Toy Time King, and today's video will be going over week 2 of PUPL 5, which has come out earlier this morning for me. And again, just like we did with week 1, we are going to be going over the team matchups and my predictions on who will win this week. If you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel for more PUPL content that will be upcoming. But before we delve into week 2, we are going to look back at week 1 and just go over a quick summary of who won last week and whatnot. So, the Auxiliaries versus the Haunters. The Auxiliaries won 5-3. Tusker beating Keita, Ziri beating Kuchalus, Janago beating TJ, Chloe beating Lockjaw, Sam I Am beating Tondus, Roger Blutar beating Romelon, KW beat Drud, and Chris Loud beat General Annoyance. But the Auxiliaries did take that win this week, so well done to them. Kind-hearted Kinglers versus Mischievous. This was a pretty dominant week for the Kinglers. Pearl beat LST, Lax beat Eternally, Gondra beat TSR, J-Mash beat Chill Shadow, Riser beat Yogi, Gasquake beat Shangle, Evie Gary beat Aaron Boyer, and Realistic Waters beat Banks because Banks brought Jumpluff in DPP, which is illegal. And the last bit, we have the Dedenes versus the Victory Bells, and the Dedenes got the win 5-3 here. Finchinator beating Robert Alphonse, Rob Jr. beating Trickin, Rexus beating FLCL, Jari beating Raichi, Blue IM beating Charm Flash, Teddy beating Fall, CBR and Judge beating Triangles, and Durza beating Haze Up. So that was for week 1. I think everyone did pretty well, especially the Kinglers. The Kinglers were just on a roll this week, which was pretty good. So hopefully they can maintain that for week 2. Maybe the Haunters will come back this week and the other teams as well. But yeah, moving on to week 2. We got the Victory Bells versus the Kinglers. We got Haunters versus the Denes and the Auxiliaries versus the Mischievous. So we're going to be looking at the Victory Bells versus the Kinglers first. And in SM1 we got Rob Jr. versus Lax. In SM2 we got Robert Alphonse versus RW. In SM3 we got Raichi versus Riser. In SM4 we got Ham times 4 versus Watchog. SM5 we got FLCL versus J-Mash. Uras False versus Paul. Black White, CB Aaron Judge versus Serene Grace, and in DPP we got Haysop versus TSR. Now going over SM1 slot first, Rob Jr. versus Lax. Again, this is it could go any way to be honest, but I think I believe Lax will win this week. So that's 1-0 for the Kinglers. SM2 Robert Alphonse versus Realistic Waters. Again, Robert Alphonse is PU main, but Realistic Waters is a good player, and I'm pretty sure the Kinglers will support him when it comes to team building because Kinglers actually have pretty good SM builders on their side. So again, I don't know who will win this one. I might give it to Realistic Waters here. So that's 2-0. SM3 Raichi versus Riser. I don't see any reason why Riser should really lose against Raichi here, but yeah, I'll definitely give it to Riser. So that's 3-0. Ham times 4 versus Watchog. Watchog has been playing more PU recently, but Ham times 4, uh, I think he can get the win here. So that's 3-1. SM5 FLCL versus JMash. No bias towards JMash, but I actually do believe JMash can pull a win through here. Like, he's been playing well, and I do believe he can beat FLCL, honestly. So that's 4-1. Uras False versus Pearl. I'm not going to lie to you. If Pearl was on point in SM and Uras is Pearl's main PU tier, then I think Pearl will take the win here. But, you know, that's just me. So yeah, 5-1. CB Aaron Judge versus Serene Grace. I'm sorry, but CB Aaron Judge is the black white god, so I do have to give him the win there. So that's 5-2. Then DPP Haysop versus TSR. Again, if you look at it this way, the Kinglers all gens aren't exactly the most solid, but maybe TSR can pull a win here. But I think Haysop might get the win here. So that is 5-3 right here, and I do believe the Kinglers will take this week again, but the Victory Bells might be close to beating them. So second set, we got Haunters versus the Denes. In SM1, we got Kuchalus versus Rexus. SM2, Samayam versus Jari. SM3, K-Top versus Finchinator. SM4, TJ versus Charm Flash. SM5, Lockjaw versus Trickin. Oros Roger Blutar versus Teddy. Black White, KW versus HJAD. And DPP, General Annoyance versus Durza. Now, looking at the SM1 slot here, freaking hell, both these guys are pretty good. So, I don't know who's going to win this one. I might give it to Rexus because I actually don't know. the SM slots are very hard, because you always have two really good players playing in SM slots. So it's just pretty hard to actually predict properly because it could go either way. But yeah, I might give the win to Rexus here, so that's 1-0 to the Dedenes. SM2 Samayam versus Jari. I'm definitely giving Samayam the win here, defo. So that's 1-1. SM3 K-Top versus Finchinator. K-Top's 0-1 right now, and Finchinator's 1-0, but I don't think that really makes a difference. But I do think K-Top can pull a win here, definitely. He's not gonna bring like cheese, but he did bring like shit like through last week. So maybe if he brings more standard teams or something, he might pull the win here. But if we're seeing Mons like through, to be honest, he might lose. Even though his game against Tasker was pretty close. But yeah, I'll give K-Top the win here. So that's 2-1 to the Haunters. SM4 TJ versus Charm Flash. Definitely giving TJ the win here, to be honest. Yeah, there's no reason why TJ should lose this. So that's 3-1 to the Haunters. SM5 Lockjaw versus Trickin. Lockjaw is pretty good, and so is Trickin. But I'll give Lockjaw the win here because he's been playing PU a bit longer, and yeah, he's just I think Lockjaw will win that one. So that's 4-1 to the Haunters. Roger Bluetail versus Teddy. Now this one is very, 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 very difficult. But again, Robert Alphonse in the post below predicted Roger Bluetail to win because he's like, I've never seen Roger lose a game. So I might as well just go with that logic as well. I've never seen Roger lose. So yeah, might give Roger the win here. So that is 5-1 to the Haunters. KW versus HJAD. Again, I'll give the win to HJAD, to be honest. So that's 5-2. And then DPP, we got General Annoyance versus Derza. And General Annoyance should win. He should win, for sure. I think he's better than Derza when it comes to DPP. He's the DPP guy, probably like top 2 DPP player in PUPL right now. So I think he should definitely take the win here. So Haunters versus the Dennis, were giving them 6-2 here, and who knows if it's going to go like this, but I think the Haunters will come back from their defeat in week 1 to take a win against the Dennis in week 2. Now the final set, we got the Auxiliaries versus the Mischievous. SM1 we got Ziri versus LST, SM2 Tasker versus Shangle, SM3 Chloe versus Gonja, SM4 Janago versus Chill Shadow, SM5 T Lennet versus Fellyburn, Oras Romelon versus Yogi, Black White, Drud versus Evie Garrow, and DPP Chris Loud versus Banks. Now, Ziri versus LST. Again, Ziri's good. LST is good. Another pretty hard matchup for me here. So hard to predict in these SM slots, because in my opinion, it goes either way. It's just me choosing which one I want to win or not at this point. So I think LST could take the win here. So that's 1-0 to the Mischievous. Tasker versus Shangle. They put Shangle in SM this week. He was playing Uras last week, but I think they wanted it, to put him in SM to give Yugi a chance. So yeah, Tasker versus Shangle again, like top 10. They're in the top 10 SM players at the moment. So it's a hard game, but I think Tasker can pull through again, like he did against K-Top. But it'll be a very close game, I think. So that's 1-1. Chloe versus Gondra. I think Chloe will win. I've never seen like I didn't watch any Gondra game last week, which is a shame because I don't know how good this guy is, but he's probably pretty good. But yeah, I'll give Chloe the win here. So that's 2-1 to the Auxiliaries. SM4 Janago versus Chill Shadow. Janago's on a roll. He will win. He will win. So that's 3-1 to the Auxiliaries. T Lennet versus Fellyburn. T Lennet is finally playing his debut game in freaking PUPL, and I think he's gonna win because come on, T Lennet, you got this. So that's 4-1 to the Auxiliaries. Uras Romelon versus Yogi. Now I think Romelon will win. But yeah, Romelon will win. So that is I've even lost count on. That's like wait, so I've even lost count. 1, 2, 3. So that's like 5-1. Holy shit. Yeah, but 5-1 to the Auxiliaries right now. Drud versus Evie Garrow. Evie Garrow played well against Aaron Boyer, and Aaron Boyer would have won, but unfortunately he made some misplay against Evie in that game. But Drud again, probably one of the best black white players, and so is Evie Garros to be honest. But I like Drud. He's pretty cool. So I think he'll take the win here. So that is 6-1. And then the last game, Chris Loud versus Banks. Is this mate? Chris Loud wins. Chris Loud right now is probably number one in DPP right now. So I don't see why he will lose against Banks whatsoever. So Doctilleries is decimating in terms of my predictions, and they did win last week, so they could be on a roll to be honest. But yeah, 7-1. So yeah, to the Auxiliaries. So the only person that got a win on the predictions in the Mischievous side is LST. So but yeah, 7-1 here. So that is all my predictions, guys. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel for more PU content again. Like this video and comment down below your predictions. Do you think I'm accurate? Do you think I'm inaccurate? Share your thoughts about this week and who do you think's going to win. But yeah, I'll definitely like to see that if you guys have the time to leave a comment down in the video. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next PUPL video. Peace.